because I'm going through this. Your
I.
mic should be muted, not muted.
We
Your,
good. We live right now.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk sports, y'all. Football edition. How y'all doing, man? Got my man BZL live from the Black Eye Media Room. And we see we are both rocking I Defy the Odds. You know, shout out to our brother Defy the Odds, also sponsored by Fierce Financial. How y'all doing today? We're gonna tap into some things. Matter of fact, I know you got something about your football team that you want to tap into first, right?
Don't say my football team right
Well, the football team.
now. Yeah, it's the football team.
The football team. What you want to say about that, man? We
Um,
live.
hmm. As y'all know, I used to be a season ticket holder, thanks to my dear friend. But the thing is, I stopped going over the past couple of years. A, because of the stadium sucks. I get tired of being outnumbered in the stadium by other fans. I tired of the overpriced food, the bad parking, how hard it is to get to the metro. So, and the product that they putting on the field. Not to mention, in all of sports, people don't know who the GM is, or for other teams, and everybody knows who Dan Snyder is, and that's a bad thing for us. It's because they're constantly, that front office is constantly in turmoil. Now, if you were winning, then you could look over some of that stuff, but the product that they're putting on the field every week, and at the last straw for me really was, I had stopped going to the games. I could have went to the Saints game. I was like, man, we should beat this team, but I wasn't going. And my friend sent me a picture, Kevin, and he was surrounded by Saints fans in good seats. Now, you're not going to go to not even a Cleveland Brown game or a Jets game and be outnumbered by the other opposing fans. Now how they did Sean Taylor. Okay, Sean Taylor, this was supposed to be a great thing. Bobby Mitchell, they announced it in June. And Sean Taylor, because of, I believe, because of the situation at hand with Dan Snyder and all that other stuff, they said, they did a PR move. They said, let's do this for Sean Taylor week out of nowhere. First, you picked a bad game that you knew you were going to lose. A terrible game. They should have did it against Seattle or something with Russell Wilson out. But they chose it against the Chiefs. They also said that they were going to do it initially before the game started. That means nobody was going to be in the stadium. Very disrespectful. His brother was on Grant and Danny on Friday before the game, and his brother knew nothing about it. He had just found out like everybody else did. Also, if it was going, Sean Taylor was big to everybody. I mean, no matter if you was a fan or not, if you were the age between the ages of I say
30,
no 20, 20, 24 and
30.
up, 24 and up, you knew who Sean Taylor was. And for the cats that were like my bonus son, he's 24. Sean Taylor is all he knew. When he played football, he got that number. He was the hammer, and that's what he did. The fact that they had this 3-day notice for the team, and then they let the world know in 3 days that we're going to do this for Sean Taylor, not at halftime. They could have let people know way ahead of time so people could make preparations. I would have went to the game if I knew ahead of time because I could have got tickets. Not only that, it was people that didn't come from out of town. It was a guy that lived in Kansas City that liked Kansas City, but he was a Washington football follower, fan. He called in and said, I would have made accommodations if I've known before that. For somebody as big as Sean Taylor, you're supposed to announce this before the season. The players could have had 21 on their jersey the whole year. Maybe they would have played a little better. We'll put a better product on the field. They could have had 21 on their jersey for the whole year. In season tickets, I don't know if you know about season tickets, but season tickets, you still get the tickets. You get the pack of tickets. You could have had all the memorabilia, whatever it is, to go on the tickets, number 21, on all the tickets for the whole year. Could have made it a whole year about him. They named the street after him. They already named the street after him. Why they named it going up to the stadium? Like that was a big deal. We're getting a new stadium in a few years. Nobody knew about it. Nobody knew about it. And it just came out of nowhere. Nowhere. People all over would have come to this game, to support this man. I found that it was disrespectful. It was tacky. It was something big that they had to do as a PR move to say, hey, let's do this because we got this going on. Let's do this. And they did it on the Chiefs game. And I don't think that was a good thing to do. I don't think it was. And I think it was very tasteless.
My bad.
I'm good.
My bad on that. So again, you think they just rushed into that, like the whole thing, because it like of course, you got the email scandal that's going on with Bruce Allen and the investigation of one of the trainers and all that thing. So you think they're just trying to do anything to get back in the good graces of everybody? So they just rushed this? You think that's what it is?
Yeah, I think it was a cover up. I think it was like so much of a black eye on the team. And the thing is, we ourselves, we always try to find something good in them as a fan. And the fans, the temperature on them right now, noticing you're getting less and less people in the stadium. They only had 10,000 towels for Sean Taylor. 10,000 towels, dog. And that tells you right now, they couldn't get somebody to donate them more than 10,000. They couldn't get nobody to donate them more than 10,000 towels. That shows. I mean, everybody loves Sean Taylor. They're not rocking with them. They're not rocking with the team. You couldn't go to DC and get towels from all over to get. They only could get 10,000 towels, dog. You get more towels than that in a Steelers game anytime. You feel what I'm saying? The Ravens gave a blackout game for when we played the Steelers, and the Steelers, they came in there, they thought the Steelers was going to do it. The Ravens all had everybody. I still got my towel.
No question. That's correct.
Yeah. But with that being said, they couldn't get more than 10,000 towels for this man. Then let's get to the celebration. When they had the celebration, they didn't have, I thought they would call all the players out or had the players come. Was Joe Gibbs there? All these people that they could have had on the field that supported him besides his family, with their arms around his family, with people there showing that everybody that he changed, his college coach, everybody. It was just his family, a few people. And they said they did the same day as the alumni day. And then they said, now the third down announcer, the guy that said, let's get pumped up for third down, was the same announcer that had no communication with this man ever, no closeness to him. They didn't have nobody from the TV, DC TV or anything to come down. And he read about 2 sentences about Sean Taylor. And then looked at the family, it's like, what's next? And then it was over with. Bobby Mitchell, half of the people don't know who Bobby Mitchell was that played for the Skins. They announced him in June. At least, 4 or 5 months before it was going to happen.
Right.
They announced this man, arguably the greatest Washington Redskins player of all time. Hardest hitting, arguably, this kid came on, that was 20 years old, came on the radio station. Came on the radio, came on and said, Sean Taylor was all I know. My dad told me, if you're going to be somebody, be like Sean Taylor on and off the field. Be who you are and live like Sean Taylor did. How he did on the field is how you're supposed to go about life. And that's all he knew. So he went about life, not only on the football field, about his aggression and showing the dedication like Sean Taylor. Somebody that was taken from us early. Somebody that put they all on the field when we didn't have nobody else, hardly. You had Sean Taylor. People didn't like to come across the middle of the field because of him.
Okay. So now we done got through all the field issues. Let's get down to the get down. Yesterday was looking like it was a good idea to play the Chiefs in the first half, because that's the worst first half that Patrick Mahomes ever had. Like, you know what I mean? He threw 2 picks, like that one pass right for halftime.
3 turnovers.
I know, but the one that he threw, I don't know what that was. My man just alley oop one to y'all, man. So I mean,
Landon Collins had the ball was thrown to him 5 times his way, 5, 6 times. They had put up over 100 yards on Landon Collins. It was thrown to Willie Jackson, whatever his name, Willie Jackson. It was thrown over 100 and some yards on him. At the end of the day, it was a total of 499 yards of offense put up in the air on the Washington football team. They could only put up 13 points to the worst defense in the league besides ours, besides theirs. The worst defense, they could only put up 13 points. They put up a goose egg in the second half. Now, everybody was screaming for Heineke, and I did like Heineke, but I told you it was a reason that he was the backup. He was the backup for a reason. He was on his couch for a reason. Everybody thought he was a savior and this, that, and other. It was a good story until teams started getting the tape on him. Yeah, we had injuries. We had people out. We had a few people out, but who doesn't? The thing is, this team is getting out coached. This defense don't look like the team is getting out coached. The defense look like they're not communicating. I knew they were overhyped before the season started. I really liked the defense. I was excited to see, but I wasn't. We top 5. Now, of course, Carlton and I done had these conversations. I don't like Dallas. I don't despise them. I don't despise them at all. I despise the fans to a certain amount. Certain ones. I did predict them to win the division. They were a better team. They were a better team last year until they had some injuries. I think, yeah, we were more fool's gold. I still think Dallas isn't as good as people think they are. I think they haven't peaked yet. I do say that. I still think they're going to get better. Yes. But I don't think they're as good as the fans think they are.
Let's do this. What's your top 5 teams in the NFC right now?
And top 5 teams in the NFC.
NFC. Just give me your top 5 for the NFC.
I can do
in order.
Arizona, LA Rams, Tampa Bay Bucks, Green Bay Packers. Boy, I'm going to hate to say this. Oh, I'm going to hate to say this. Dallas Cowboys.
I agree. I agree with the entire list. Let's go to the AFC. Top 5.
Buffalo. The Ravens. Kansas City. Even though you got to understand, okay, listen, they're going to get right.
Okay.
It's not because we're wishful thinking. I don't like them.
Okay.
They're going to get right.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
And even on a bad game, they still put up 30 points.
Okay. Okay.
They're going to get right.
Okay.
But right now, the top 5, I say it's Buffalo, it's the Ravens, and then I was going to put the Chargers there until after Baltimore did what they did. I still like them Chargers for some reason.
Okay.
Oh man. I'm going through them. I don't like nothing else out there. I don't like Miami done fell off. The Raiders done fell off. The Jets are who they are.
What about Cleveland?
Cleveland is
Cleveland.
Okay. The Steelers are who they are. They up and down. Roethlisberger's done. The Cleveland, Cleveland will be in the top 5.
I would say Buffalo. I mean, I got Baltimore number 1 on top of Buffalo, but Buffalo, Baltimore, however you want to have it.
Yeah, Baltimore, Buffalo. Okay.
Okay. San Diego, Kansas City, and Cleveland. That's your 5.
Okay.
That gotta be your 5. Now, okay, back to the situation with Cowboys. I do agree Cowboys should be number 5 in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll keep Baltimore over top of them. I'll put Buffalo over top of them. I'm not putting San Diego over top of them.
I'll put Arizona over. Would you put
Arizona? No.
Okay.
Arizona number 1. Number 1. Okay, we're going to do I'm saying in terms of the top 10 in the league, I got Dallas like 8th.
Okay.
Not number 1. They 8th.
They're definitely in the top 10.
Yeah, they about 8th. They're about 8th.
Diggs is a problem.
Now,
he's a problem. He is the real deal. But the thing is, they're playing together. I still don't think they haven't played. The only real team they played, they played 2 real teams. But the real team they played beat them, didn't blow them out. They play who's in front of them. I do say that they only could play who in front of them.
Listen,
I don't think they have been punched in the mouth yet.
Punched in the mouth.
Yeah, a great team gets punched in the mouth and say, I mean, the Patriots played them good. They're a good coach team. They're a good young team. Give them boys a few years, they got a good team. But Dallas haven't been punched in the mouth. I ain't seen nobody get up on Dallas and put that gas on them, and then Dallas had to come back on them and just do what they had to do. They didn't play close games within the test. I ain't seen Dallas down by. Have they been down by 14 this year? That's what I'm saying. So I just.
Well, why you got to go through that?
I got it because see, champions have to go through adversity.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay last year, they went through adversity. The Chiefs,
but why you got to go through being down by double figures to be?
I just right now they're good. Anybody can showboat when they win it.
Right.
Anybody, a boxer up ahead, you know that. You got these boxers, if they up ahead, they know they can do their thing. But if they behind, some boxers can't come back when they behind. They playing catch up. Kind of like that fight with your boy. I felt as though after the first 2 rounds, we're gonna get back to football. I felt that he was playing catch up the whole time. He just couldn't get back right.
Wilder?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
I think so. I think after the first 2 rounds, he did what he did, but he tried to play catch up in the match the whole time. And they said he injured his hand. I don't know too much.
He did break his hand.
Okay, so but
that's confirmed.
Yeah, so I just feel like some boxers can't come back. Some teams, in order to be a great champion, you got to be able to go through adversity. And Dallas ain't been punched in the mouth yet. Now, they got to bye this week, so they should get rest. I think who come back next week?
Oh, my God. I mean, that's the thing about it, right? Listen, let me say this.
Must I say your mic sound real good right now?
Thank you.
But go ahead.
Let me say this. I do not, like I said, I don't have them number 1 in the NFC. I don't have them number 1 in the league. I got them 8th in the league, 5th in the NFC. I put all those teams in front of them because them teams rightfully should be in front of them. I think Arizona by far is the best team in the league.
I told you about them last year, though.
They're playing ball. They're playing top flight, but they added to that team. You got to think about it. You had the young receiver Kirk. You had Hopkins in there. Then you added an AJ Green with the experience.
And then you got more on there.
Then you also added on the defensive side. You added a JJ Watt to a team that was already stacked in
well
defense.
Coached.
Yeah, well coached, and they loaded. They're talented.
Now I'm not saying Dallas can't beat them. I didn't say that. Dallas, I think they can go toe to toe with any team in the league right now.
I wouldn't want to play Arizona right now.
I mean, I agree with that. Like I said, man, I'm not a fan of the Cowboys by far. I don't, and you know that. We have these conversations, but I have to be real. I'm not delusional.
I'm gonna tell you everybody the truth. Let's just we on the Cowboys. Let me break it down to everybody. Cowboy fans, here's the issue. This is our whole season. Regardless of what happened right now in the regular season, no matter how we play, our season is going to come down to one thing and one thing only. Is our defensive coordinator going to allow the young corners that's not playing to get on the field and replace the 2 corners that everybody sees that are the weak links? That is Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown. Everybody knows they are the weak link of our team. Except for the one play yesterday, the Diggs play and then I don't know what the safety was doing, but except for that one play, every first down, every big play was on Jordan Lewis or Anthony Brown. Every game. You could pick a game. Somebody got a bomb. Somebody got to play on that particular person.
How many years Jordan Lewis been in the league?
It's got to be his 4th year. Same thing with Anthony Brown.
It's time for him. Yeah, it's time for him.
So listen, here's the thing. They believe in those guys. They put them out there because of their experience. I get that. But you got to let them young 6'2", 6'4", 6'5", 225-pound.
But you've been lobbying for them all year.
You have to, though, because that's going to – listen to me. Listen, don't get me wrong. Your offense is elite. By far, the Cowboys offense is elite, by far, one of the best in the league.
One of the best.
But you put all the pressure on them. You're putting all the pressure on them. Your defense showed me yesterday, because, see, I'm looking at the defense like, okay, listen, of course, you get your team winning. You want to see, okay, do we really got what it takes to go all the way? Until their 2 spots on that secondary get shown up, we're not going no further than we've been before. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, for all the Cowboy fans, when you get excited, if they don't fix the Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown situation, we're not going no further than we've been before, because every top team that we're going to face in the playoffs, knows those are the weak spots. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, all of them, they're going to go right after them two players the whole entire game, and they're gonna go score for score with us. We can't stop nobody.
And
like
9 times out of 10, if you go to the playoffs, you're going to have to go through one, if not both of them.
Right. And they're going to torch them two dudes. It's going to be a shootout. And we don't want a shootout. We want to be able to control the game. We want to be able to keep all the offenses off the field. We want to be able to put up points. But like I said, we're going to be a top team. We're going to be a problem. But don't get all excited. Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl. If I see them young corners get out there or that secondary get tightened up, then we can talk. We got our own opportunity. That's why they got to fix that right now, man.
3 more games and they win the division.
That's fine.
3 more. So they will get a first round bye, right?
Nope. Only one team get a bye. Everybody else got to play. You got to get home field advantage.
Oh, it's different.
It's a new thing. Yeah, because you know that.
It's different. I'm glad you brought that up. It's different.
Yeah. Only one team get a first round bye. And right now, that's Arizona all day. We got to hope somebody get hurt on Arizona in order for them not to go. Arizona is a problem.
And listen, people, because I know it's sensitive people out there. He's not saying that he wants someone, because he don't wish injuries on people.
No.
That he doesn't do that. But he's saying, in order to jump them, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, they're stacked across the board. They are stacked across the board. They 3-4 receivers deep. They got the nice running game with Connor. They stole him. Then they just added Zach Ertz. Yeah, what is Philadelphia doing? What are you doing?
I mean, Philadelphia really started over.
Why?
Philly is not good.
But why would you not? Why would you? Okay,
you want to put all the right people around that young boy, that young quarterback, but I don't know, dog. I was trying to defend him. I don't know.
Zach Ertz is a safety blanket. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I don't know about what's going on there.
But see, like I said, Arizona is a Super Bowl contender. They legit. The Rams, Super Bowl contender. They legit. Number 3, of course, the Buccaneers Super Bowl contenders. Now, the thing about Buccaneers right now, that back end is hurting them. Yeah. That back end is hurting them.
They underachieving too. Their defense is underachieving.
Nah, they got a bunch of injuries on there. And secondary.
I mean, still though, they got some boys in there.
See, here's the thing. It's the same thing with the football team. Let me tell you something. If your back end can't hold up at all, like you either got.
I'm not gonna put it all on the back end though.
Check this out. You either got to do one or two things, bro. You either got to get the people back there that can ball, or you got to come up with a scheme that protects them. And right now, you're not doing either.
Yeah,
same thing my coach doing with our secondary.
Well, they say you name them boys as the weak link. They say your coach. I mean, I got Cowboy fans that said their head coach is the weak link. I think he's doing an okay job this year. In some calls, I question.
He looks a little weird this year. I think he just need. I think right now they just need to leave him alone and let him work. I believe in Mike McCarthy.
You do?
I believe in Mike McCarthy. I don't have a problem with Mike McCarthy. You know what I mean? My problem right now, see, Mike McCarthy and right now, Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore, they can't do no wrong. They good.
They good.
They can coach a horrible game. The talent level on offense and get them by. Leave them alone. Mm-hmm. It's on this side. The defense part is where I got a problem. Here's the problem. We got playmakers. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. Stop putting Michael Parsons out there, middle linebacker. He's lost out there. He is lost out there. Put him back on the line where he was using his freakish athleticism and getting by people. Do that. But in the middle of the field, he's looking like Jalen Smith. It's being 100. Then work them other corners and safeties into the game. Because right now, Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown is it. They are issue. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like I said, Green Bay, I don't know. I'm not convinced with Green Bay, but I'm gonna give it to him because he's still winning and he's doing it.
You saw what he did yesterday
with the taunting the fans.
Well, they said the woman shot him 2 birds. So when he came to the end zone, she shot him 2 birds at the same time. He said, "I still own y'all." That's how he responded. You know what I mean? So hey, he was just playing. He came out there. He was like, she shot him 2 birds. He ran, and he was like, "I still own y'all." You know, like, hey,
talk your talk.
Yeah,
stop him from doing it.
Do it. Yeah, you
stop him from doing it. Stop him from doing it.
They always say, if you don't want a man to talk, stop it.
Yeah, stop him from doing it.
Shut him up.
Stop him doing it. He went out there. Y'all was showing off. Y'all was shaking a leg and all that. He did what he had to do, man. They got the dub. I benched him on my fantasy team yesterday because they were playing Chicago.
I benched him. I know I started him.
And guess who I started? But it still came back to bite me. Guess who I started?
Who?
Tyler Heineken.
Tyler Heineken. Oh, man.
I started Tyler Heineken in fantasy yesterday.
Hey, look.
Tyler Heineken. You know why I started him? Because I said, listen.
They play in Kansas City.
He got to like these Bammers. If he can't like Kansas City, I was sitting in that joint. Listen, everybody, listen.
Heineken looked like who he is.
Listen. I was going crazy because I'm sitting there like, okay.
You about to eat.
I'm about to get busy.
Mm-hmm.
You listen, on one league, I got Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
The other league, I got Tyler Heineken.
You said, hey, somebody gonna do something.
I got the shake. I got the shake. And then I benched Tyler Lockett.
Mm-hmm.
I benched Tyler Lockett. Said, no, not gonna get me with no Geno Smith. No. Listen, I'm gonna win the one of the game I'm gonna win is because I found a running back. The pickings was slim, bro. I found a running back on side of the road. He got me 15 points yesterday.
Yeah, who you get hurt?
Some dude named Chase from Kansas City.
No, Chase from Cincinnati. Right?
Cincinnati.
That's like rookie. No, Chase Evans. Is his name Evans or
something like that?
Yeah,
I slid him in there yesterday.
Yeah, he a problem. He gonna be a problem. But this is the thing, and I like we talking about fantasy as well because that's big right now. Fantasy, they got a 3-4 hour show every Sunday morning. 3-4 hour show. And I will say this, and that's what it is now. Fantasy is what people doing.
Right.
And I say the key in fantasy is don't go with your heart.
Yes.
Don't go, you will lose. Listen, I'm not going to start them because they playing my Washington football team. But you'll lose.
I tried to Tyler Heineken, man.
You did the Heineken because of Kansas City. It couldn't get, you knew easily he was going to, every team was putting up 30 points on him.
Exactly. I said, man, he got to give me 20 something. He's gonna give me at least 20 points.
Who was your starting lineup in that league?
I'm gonna bring it out there right now. Cause I had to do some serious changing yesterday.
Yeah, because you had some bad. I'm gonna tell you who I started.
Okay, I started Tyler Heineken.
Mm-hmm.
I had Henderson for the Rams and running
you
back.
ate off of him.
Chase Evans because I had to bench
I
had to bench Nick Chubb because he wasn't gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
And
8.
So
Hunt done got hurt. Go ahead.
And he's my running back in the other league. And listen, I drafted Kareem Hunt. Because I had a feeling Chubb would get hurt. But I picked up Chubb in this other league because he was the only running back left. But look, though. But then I had DeAndre Hopkins. He came through for me. DJ Moore has laid an egg the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, you are messing up.
Yeah.
You are messing up my fantasy.
You know why that he messing up, though? He don't have that boy back there. He don't have McCaffrey. So go ahead, keep going.
But DJ Moore was eating without him.
People had to focus on McCaffrey.
I picked up Zach Ertz. Okay. He gave me 10.
I thought that was a sneaky pick because they could have started him. The question was they going to start him and then turn around and start him on fantasy on Sunday? But go ahead.
And then I had McCole Hartman, right? I pulled him out. I pulled
sneaky
him.
Pick.
I'm gonna tell you why I pulled him out there though, because they said Tyreek Hill was kind of hurt, and I said, okay,
he gonna eat.
So if Tyreek hurt,
he gonna eat.
McCole Hartman gonna be. And listen, and he had him a couple times, and he overthrew him. I'm mad at you for that Mahomes. And then I slid in the Cowboy defense. They got me 13 points.
No, they should have.
Even though they gave up 29 points.
It's because of interception.
The interception for a touchdown, the block punt, the fumble, the sack fumble. Yeah. They got me 13 points.
The boys home.
And then I had Kansas City's kicker.
But who on your bench got points that you just give me somebody?
I ain't had nothing on my bench. Christian Kirk was the only one that got bench.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you.
Christian Kirk was the only person on my bench. My bench slim pickings in this league.
Dog, let me say this. I'm gonna tell you, I started Amari Cooper yesterday. I started Gaskin yesterday. I started Singletary because Patterson was gone. I had to start Singletary. I started Gaskin.
I just traded him in one of my leagues.
No, you should have. You got.
What up, Patterson?
Oh no, you shouldn't have traded Patterson because he's going.
I got Stephon Diggs.
Oh.
I got Stephon Diggs for Cordell Patterson.
Ooh. Intriguing. Now, that's off of your needs, though. What's your running backs in the league?
In that particular league that I got Stephon Diggs from?
Because, like in CBS, they got Patterson as a wide receiver. But in ESPN, they got him as a running back.
Right.
So, that's okay. What league is this? The ESPN league?
Yeah.
So he's a he's a running back.
Running back.
So who was your running back?
Okay, I got Zeke. I had Kareem Hunt. And those were my two running backs. And also I got McCaffrey replacement Hubbard.
McCaffrey, did he come back?
No, Hubbard played yesterday. Hubbard got 13 points yesterday on my bench.
What's your record?
Right now in this league?
Mm-hmm.
5-1. I'm about to win tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. We both got players tonight, but he got Cole Beasley. No. He got Emmanuel. No, he don't. He got
Sanders tonight?
No. He got the kicker tonight and the running back Moss.
I got the kicker and I got the tight end tonight.
So he got Z Moss as his running back. He got and Buffalo's kicker, and I got Stephon Diggs tonight.
Y'all close?
I'm up by 11.
Yeah, you got him. You don't even because Diggs is going to eat. Diggs going to eat.
Yeah, I need Diggs to get busy tonight. Then I'll go ahead and win my 5th in a row.
Yeah.
So I'll be 5-1 in this league, and the other league I'm 3-3.
Yeah, I'm 3-3 as well.
But the other league I still got Cordell Patterson. So the other league I still got Cordell.
Patterson is good. I'm
gonna have to use him to replace Nick Chubb.
Yeah, he should have been starting to spell Nick Chubb. He's the number 1 or 2 running back in the league right now.
Yeah, I got
Cordell. All purpose. Hey, you eating with him. And it's not gonna change. Pending he don't get injured, it's not gonna change.
Yeah, I had to bench.
He does everything. He punt return. He's wide receiver. He running. He's everything. And if it's a PPR league, he's gonna eat.
Okay. What's PPR mean?
PPR is points per carry or catch reception.
Yeah.
So anytime they touch the ball, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're gonna eat. So I mean, yeah, you got a squad though. That's a championship team.
So right now, like I say, Arizona number 1 in the NFC. Baltimore. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would love to see Dak and Lamar Jackson in the bowl. I would love it. I really would. I know all the football team fans, the Cowboy haters will be mad, but I would love it to death. But at least y'all still have a dog in the fight with Baltimore.
Listen, let me understand. Let me explain something to y'all. And this is where this conversation go south. Dallas is not ready for them right now. But let me say this. Not right now. Because of the deficiencies that he spoke about. No, listen, the deficiencies he spoke about, I totally agree with it, but I wasn't going to jump on all that. But it is true. I sat there and watched the game. It is true. And I think Lamar right now, he's on another level. He will pick that apart.
Of course.
Okay, now.
It's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, it's going to be a shootout. But I don't think. But
they're not strapping us.
No.
They're not strapping us.
Nobody is.
Okay.
Nobody in the league is going to strap.
Okay. Now we long we get there.
Yeah. I think because Baltimore been together a little longer with that squad and the coaching and everything. I think and he's gonna go for some reason. He ain't gonna go for them 4th downs like that. Baltimore will be like, run it. They don't think about it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? They believe in his quarterback. Once because I don't think they unleashed that yet. I don't think they truly unleashed him. I don't think they unleashed him yet. That's why I told you. I said right now, I said they haven't played nobody and sound like I'm a contradiction, but also what I'm saying is they haven't peaked yet. And that's very dangerous and very scary. I'm
not going with the schedule thing. I'm just going to say that I see the things that can blow up on us, regardless of who we play.
But now, it's any given Sunday, though. But in the Super Bowl, I don't think Dallas have enough right now in the playoffs right now. They're going to give everybody a run. Don't get it twisted. I don't think they have enough to get to the Super Bowl right now. And I don't want them to put that product. No, but you put me in the game, put them in, give them a chance, anything can happen. But I won't want you to put them. Nah, not right now. They not
rookies, the young rookies.
Yeah, they're not ready.
You have to.
No,
you know why? Let me tell you why. There's things that them rookies can do athletically.
Yeah,
listen to me. That Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown just can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance. Even though we can argue it was a push off week 1 with Chris Godwin at the end of the game, we can argue that all you want. but Jordan Lewis is 5'11", 185 pounds.
Yeah, it's a difference. It's a difference. Yeah.
See,
See, when they playing them big boys like Mike Evans and
listen what I'm saying. He ran through Jordan Lewis.
When they go up against
listen to me, he ran through Jordan Lewis.
Yeah.
Now, even though he a rookie, right? But just imagine Chris Godwin now running that same route against a 6'5", 225-pound man.
I agree. I totally agree.
Is he running through him? Is he pushing him on the ground?
Nah, he ain't doing that.
Exactly.
He's not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you get listen.
But
right?
the technique got to be there too.
They can't do no worse than what them two are doing right now. They small and they can't guard nobody, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It was several plays yesterday that the receiver was open and either Matt Jones overthrew him.
I agree.
Or, like put it like this. I remember how that last touchdown they scored when the dude Bourne ran into the house.
Mm-hmm.
They had another situation just like that, except Aguilar dropped it. Everybody and what's they say?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
That's a house call, bro. That's a house call. If Aguilar don't drop that ball, he's going to the house.
I think he heard the footsteps though.
But still,
he heard.
But what's that? But this is what I'm saying.
Your boys was hitting.
But George,
your boys was hitting. I'm not taking it. Your boys were hitting. They were hitting. They was hitting them. Hey, look. I hate to say it. That Diggs Island.
7 interceptions.
Local product.
7 interceptions in 6 games.
Oh man. And look like I don't know, man. I mean, listen, man. This is the only thing, and we as Washington, my former team, the Washington football team. I love y'all. You know what I mean? And somebody, let me say this. Somebody asked me, what is it about the Washington football team? They're not fans. They're not a fan. And we in this group chat. I said, okay, let me explain this to you. Being a Washington football team, this is what it's like. If you're in a battered relationship, either getting hit on or cheated on, and you know it's happening, but you still keep coming back because you hope that it would turn around. And you hope, because you don't put so much time in it, so much love in it. You done tried, you done did everything you possibly could to stay. And that's what it is. That's how it feels like to be a Washington football fan. And so with that being said, they need to just take off for the rest of the year. but no, what it is they can't get no worse in defense. What they need to do is they need to start evaluating what they got. I feel bad for Terry McLaurin and some of them young boys, but they need to go ahead and say, hey, look, hopefully we don't get to 7. I'd get tired of that purgatory with 7 and 8 wins. And then you get in the middle of the draft and you're getting what you get. Go ahead. I ain't saying tanking. I'm not a fan of tanking. You don't have to tank. Just keep playing how you're playing. You're gonna lose. So with that being said, you need to get a top quarterback, and hopefully they see right now, because they're always playing. Washington. This is what Washington doing. Washington plays as if we're 2 pieces away. If we do this, we 2 pieces away. No, you're not 2 pieces away, because teams with 2 pieces away, when one person fall off, they're not hurting. You see what I'm saying? We're not built like that. The Alabama wall and such Chase Young, this, that, and other. That's just the front. 4-5. You still got linebackers playing out of position. Y'all took a linebacker. They want to blame Jamin Davis about he not this, that, and he a bust. No, what you did was you took him and he plays this position. This is what they do to every player, like they did with our returner back in the day. Who we got?
You mean Hainsworth?
Yeah, him too. But it's another one. Our receiver that we got from the Jets. What was the beside Moss that we traded? Yada yada. Who was the one? No, that we got from that always. I hated when he punted return, kick return. That came from
Crowder?
No, that came from the Steelers way back in the day. Who was that one?
Randall L.
Yeah. They made him play. They pulled him on the team because he was. The reason he was starring and he was there, he was the number 2. So he was getting the number 2 corners. This, that, and the others. What the Skins do is they say, oh, you're getting these numbers and this, and then they pull you over here and they put you out of position and you're not the same player. That's not how it happens. And then we always we're 1 or 2. We're doing good. Everything is great. We're 2 players. No. Look at that team in Texas that we despise. There's plenty of fans to tell you about them in the same area. You understand what I'm saying? There's plenty of fans to tell you about them. Look what they're doing over there. Look what they're doing over there. Okay. Look what that team up the road 45 minutes is doing. Up the road 45 minutes, what they doing there. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And go from there.
Wow. I mean, so let me ask you something. Maybe not this year, but as this year played out, and the situation get cleared up, would y'all make? You think y'all should make a play for Deshaun?
No.
What?
I think
I give up Dak for Deshaun.
you lunching. The way Dak playing right now, the way he playing
I'm
right
not
now.
hating on Dak. I
No,
love
no, no,
Dak.
no.
I
I
love
know
Dak.
he love and they ain't that far apart in age. Nah. I know you saying that and it sounds good and it sounds like I can't. Let me tell you like this. How many times Dak been in trouble?
Never.
Okay. A person a kid to put their hand in the candy jar, right? Even if you pop that hand, you don't hit it good enough. What happened? They're gonna put it back in the candy jar, right? I don't know what Deshaun done. I'm not judging
I'm
him.
gonna ask you a question. As a Washington football team fan, you're telling me right now, after this season over, you had an opportunity to get Deshaun Watson, you wouldn't do it? Even if this season, let's say he becomes available before the season is over, you wouldn't at least kick the tires of Deshaun Watson?
We can't give him nothing because you know why? We done put a product on the field and the value done went down on the product. So we ain't got nothing to give them.
Well, this is what you got to do. Yeah, you do.
No, we don't. What do we got to get them? They're not giving up Chase Young. They're not.
Of course not. But guess what?
Payne and
maybe it's paycheck time for them.
But listen, not what's the name here? Allen is here.
One of them you got to pay.
Payne,
one of them got to pay.
He's already getting paid. Payne is the one that got to come back on the next one. But no, I would see what's cooking over there.
I would kick the tires.
I would see what's cooking, but I don't know, man. I mean, I can't bring because why would you bring a dysfunctional situation, arguably a dysfunctional situation, to another dysfunctional situation? We have no culture here. We have no culture here. If you would have brought, if Bill Belichick was getting him, maybe, or Andy Reid was getting him, maybe, but no, he don't need to come here, man.
He can play.
It's no discipline here.
Let me tell you something. One thing that kills me about this league,
players come here to die.
Listen to me. Let me tell you something about this league. One thing about this league, talent.
Okay.
Talent.
Okay.
Should reign supreme.
Doc, until we change the culture here,
we don't have no culture. We don't have no culture. We don't have no culture.
Listen, let me tell you something.
We don't have no culture.
Listen.
You know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. We got lucky. Last year, because of the injuries, and our record ended up being what it was. There was years we drafted offense when we should have drafted defense.
Okay, that's fine. Those are just, but you're gonna. But guess what? You're gonna mess up in the draft at times. It's a draft.
Watch this. But because of the fact that we had a bad season the year before we got Zeke, and we had a bad season last year.
Okay.
We was able to make up for those bad draft picks in the draft.
Yeah, but
that's not a culture. No, that's not a culture.
That doesn't have nothing to do with the culture.
We don't have a culture. We have talent.
Yeah, but y'all
talent.
But listen, let me explain something. In the past 2-3 years, how many off the field incidences have you heard from Dallas?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Who?
Your boy, what's his name? If I had to say what's his name, there's an issue. Name the problems we had in Washington. You want me to start naming them?
Who?
The cheerleader scandal.
That's not none of your stars, though.
But the culture, that's the culture.
Right.
That's the culture.
Right.
The culture starts at the top.
Like Randy Gregory got suspended 100 times. DeMarcus Lawrence got suspended.
Yeah.
I mean, we
got the DEA running in the building.
That's true. That's different.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
Different.
Let me tell you something. When that owner down there in Texas laid the law down, stuff get to shaking.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? Our owner jump on planes and get the on.
That's true.
He sends somebody else to do the talking for him.
Right.
Then they take a PR move and they put his wife over something to make it seem like, okay, this is what we're gonna do to say this because the cheerleader scandal. So now we put a woman up over and say, okay, we're doing it. Then we hired this man that had to come and apologize because they knew they messed up about the black guy. What's his name? I forget his name. That they hired him. and they put him there, and he apologized. He came out there and apologized about Sean Taylor's situation. Like, dude, are y'all that out of touch with the community and what's going on? Anybody could have told you what Sean Taylor meant to us or what he meant to this, and said that was a bad look to even do it. He meant that he even said it was a mistake. But guess what? They didn't postpone it. So it's like, okay, we're doing this anyway. It's messed up, but we're gonna continue with it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So the culture. So
Okay,
no, would you bring Deshaun Jackson here? I would love for him to come here.
Talent.
Yes.
Talent.
Right now,
Talent.
listen.
Talent.
Right now, I take Sam Darnold.
No, you won't.
Yes, it
Sam
would.
Darnold done.
Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold is a good quarterback.
I think Sam Darnold's done.
No, I don't
think Sam Darnold's done.
I think he got.
Have you seen Sam Darnold the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, that's because that boy gone.
But no, bro, you got players. Nah. You got players. You know what I'm saying? No. You listen. Don't get that messed up.
Sam, I am been putting up some numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, go to your go-tos. Listen, I don't know what it is about quarterbacks in this league, right? Listen, I know you got people that you like. I don't know if y'all eat lunch together. I don't know if y'all share something in the locker room. But listen, you got to go to players that can get it done. You got Robbie Anderson. You got DJ Moore. You got players. You got playmakers, bro. Use them. Yeah. That dude Hubbard's not bad.
They on his tail.
But like I said, but if I was a football team fan and y'all had the opportunity to get Deshaun Watson, you better jump on that.
Yeah, I would.
Jump on that.
I would, but I don't think he would come.
But back to y'all again. No disrespect. I ain't no hating. Your back end hurts your front end. But the thing is this, you got to do one or two things. Either you got to put the right talent back there or you got to come up with a scheme.
That scheme. Jack Del Rio is old, out of date. We need something young. We need some new flavor. He's running stuff people done seen a million times over. Remember Tampa. Remember the Tampa 4? The defense. We all used it in Madden back in the day. They only rushed 4. They had Sapp and the boys. They rushed 4 and the rest was cover. You know what I mean? They did that. To mask their deficiencies. You see what I'm saying? Now we got 4 boys. We are rushing 3 sometimes, and it's crazy. And then the Hail Mary, we're not gonna get into that with the Saints. The Hail Mary to the end zone. Don't understand that. Listen, young lady called in on the radio show and said, "Listen, third down is first down when you playing on WFT. Third down is first down." People completed like 80% against them. These are not. Look up the numbers.
That's your back end, though. That's your back end.
But listen, you got to get them schemes to get there. Either you're going to put somebody in his face, you're gonna run some blitzes here, you're going to do something. You see what I'm saying?
That's the thing. When you run them blitzes, bro.
Yeah, but
you ain't got nobody that can cover.
But guess what? What's worse can happen?
That's true.
You gotta dial up some things, man. You're gonna have to say, look, we willing to try it.
But see, remember this, because that's like yesterday. When we was playing the Patriots, if you're going to put that many people on the line of scrimmage, you're asking them corners to go one-on-one with the receiver.
And that's fine. That's fine. But listen, dog, you're going to have to put that extra man on because you're going to have to mess up his rhythm. You give me these quarterbacks, you give any quarterback time in the league, they'll pick you apart.
Facts.
If you give them time in the league,
Facts.
they're going to pick you apart.
Facts.
We're not getting to them with the 4. We're not getting to them like that.
Why is that though? What do you think was going on with that?
The technique with Chase Young has got to get better. I said, he's using straight talent. He's going to learn. He should have OTAs instead of making commercials. He should have been here. If you're a leader of the team, you need to be there. You know what I mean? You need to be working on your hand technique. I need to see spins. I need to see swims. I need to see push to the left, push to the right. He's using straight speed running up the field. And like they said, like Charles Mann said, instead of y'all talking about we gonna get the most sacks in the league, y'all need to just get some sacks before y'all start doing that. And he was like, if you're overrunning your lane and doing that, if you're in and the running back gets to the outside, that's your fault.
You didn't set the edge.
That's you. You didn't do what you need to do. So those sacks gonna come. Just play your position, play your lane, stay in your lane. Make sure your lane is plugged up. Everybody play their lane. Those plays are going to come.
Right.
There you go.
Right. I mean, listen. Hey.
I know a little something, y'all.
Hey, listen, man. I think it's going to be an interesting year. We only 6 games in.
6 games in.
We only 6 games in. Got 11 more to go.
I'm not optimistic at all.
I said
that in game 3. I ain't that optimistic. That red flag, look, the white flag. I'm telling you right now. I said it before. And I'll say it again. Dallas is the best team in the NFC. in a weak division.
NFC East.
In the NFC East. They are in a weak division. They are. But guess what? It's not their fault. It's not their fault. They the games that the people are putting in front of them, they're winning. That's what it takes. They're winning them. Like I said, that people could cry about that with the Patriots. Patriots was in a weak division for years, and they won Super Bowl after Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Guess what? They did what they had to do when they put the teams in front of them. And then when they got in the playoffs, guess what? They still got busy. I still think they ain't really played. They ain't got punched in the mouth. I needed somebody to punch them in the mouth, and then I need to see what they do in facing adversity. I think once they do that, once a team do that, it's coming. Once they do that, I think that will let you know where they at, the temperature of who they are. If them boys could say, okay, you gave us your best shot, but guess what? We still here, and we coming to boogie. And I think they got the heart. Hey, that defense, hey, they playing. I mean, they playing. They playing. I got put like this. I got them on my fantasy team. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Like I said, man, it all depends on what they do with them two possessions, them two players.
We're gonna get Seattle though. WFT, y'all. We're gonna get that one. Russ ain't hurt.
Right.
Listen, don't mess this up. But we're gonna get them.
Yeah, don't y'all got Green Bay and Tampa Bay next?
Yeah. Now you know who I'm starting. Aaron Rodgers.
You know, I am starting Aaron Rodgers this week.
Yeah.
I am starting Aaron Rodgers this week.
I'm starting.
Matter of fact, let's do some picks on the way out of here, man. Let's do some picks.
Okay.
We're gonna go through next week's schedule.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through next week's schedule and just see.
I have fun, man, on your show, man. I have fun.
It's our show, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We got something going on with the internet today, so we're gonna record anyway.
Yeah.
There's something going on with the internet. No worries.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what we got now. Week 7. What we got going on here? Yes, Washington football team versus the Green Bay Packers. Who are you picking?
Green Bay.
Score.
24-14.
Okay. Kansas City and Tennessee. Gonna be an interesting game. Right?
Julio back, Antonio Brown, what's his name?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. Isn't he coming back?
Yeah.
Kansas City, Tennessee. I think Tennessee got them now.
It's a big game at Tennessee, and it's a must-win game for them.
I think Tennessee gonna get them. Go ahead.
Okay. Then we got Atlanta and Miami. I'm going with Kansas City. But go
ahead.
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We agree. So, okay. Ooh, the Jets in New England. That can. Woo! Carolina and the New York Giants.
Carolina.
I'm going with the Giants.
Daniel Jones healthy?
I'm going with the Giants. Yeah.
Barkley healthy?
No, not Barkley.
I'm going with the Carolina.
I'm going with the Giants.
They playing Carolina?
Yeah.
I got Carolina.
I'm going with the Giants.
Oh, your boy coming back, right? He'll be back this week.
Oh.
On the running back, Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina.
Yeah, go ahead.
Woo! Cincinnati and Baltimore. Now look, you know what?
That's a sneaky game.
Hey. Quiet as cat, right? Quiet as cat.
Cincinnati dangerous.
Cincinnati don't won like 4 or 5 games.
Jamar Chase, you can arguably say that he's the best receiver in the league right now.
Matter of fact, let me look at their record. Cincinnati done won some games, bro.
They won 3 games.
No. Let me look at their schedule. Wait. Let me see. They week 1 they won. They lost 2 games.
Okay, yeah.
I
still got
both. And both of them games by field goals, though.
Yeah, I still got Baltimore. Even though they're gonna play each other, I still got Baltimore. Okay. Right now, Lamar Jackson is on another level. Man.
Okay, yeah. And of course, they lost that bizarre game to Green Bay when they had like 5 mixed field goals or something like that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, Philly and the Raiders. I'm going with Philadelphia.
I got the Raiders.
NFC East, I got y'all. I'm rolling with the Philadelphia.
You ain't got them with them Green Bay and watch football.
Not that. Okay. Oh my God, Detroit. Look, these two, now listen, it's on the schedule, but these next two games I'm about to say is just it's disrespectful.
I already know. Go ahead.
Detroit and the Rams. That's a shellacking. Then you got Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. So they get hotter. They can even rush their players at halftime. Then you got Chicago and Tampa Bay.
Chicago and Tampa Bay gonna be a sneaky game. I got Tampa Bay winning that, but
Tampa Bay
Chicago, it depends on. They gonna play them close for a half.
Chicago beat them last year, so I know they're not going. They
Yeah.
can't sneak up on them.
Yeah,
They're going to be Chicago. They're going Tampa Bay's going to win that game. Then you got Indianapolis and San Francisco.
I got the Colts.
You're drunk.
Are you serious?
I'm drunk. They not beating no 49ers. Are you crazy?
What's the Colts record?
Like 1-5.
They arguably got one of the best defenses in the league.
I can't tell not the way they getting shellacked.
They suffer injury. Wentz putting up. Wentz getting hot, dog. He getting hot. Look at him. I done picked him up in fantasy. He getting hot.
They 1-5, bro.
Okay.
They 1-5. They're not beating the 49ers.
Where they playing at?
At the 49ers.
No, they're not beating.
Then you got New Orleans and Seattle.
New Orleans.
This is I ain't gonna lie, this is an ugly week of football.
This is the time where you want to cut the grass and do some stuff like that.
It's an ugly week of football.
Yeah, because you got to buy. It was like you want to see some good games and you got to buy.
I got to buy, but you
got to buy, so it's nothing for you to do. Just start your fantasy team and watch Red Zone and let it go.
Well, you got to. Well, I don't got to do Red Zone. I got Carlton's. I got the Man Cave.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I got the Man Cave. I don't need Red Zone.
Okay.
I got something better than Red Zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got something better than Red Zone, but yeah, I'm just saying these are not like okay. Look at it. You got Arizona and Houston. That's a blowout. You got Buffalo off. We off. Minnesota off. Pittsburgh off. The Chargers off.
Yeah.
So, hey. But like I said, like he said, I will take a close look at my fantasy team, get that thing tightened up, and see where we go.
This is what makes and break fantasy teams now. These buys, you got to when you draft, you got to study that. Like who off this week, you can pick a whole team you want to.
That's why when people try to make trades with me with a player, and he's already got somebody from that team on my roster, I turn down that trade.
It's kind of tough.
Because you know why? Because when that bye week come up, I got to look for replacement for multiple players.
Here's the kicker: you're different if you're in the driver's seat. With a record like yours, I wouldn't care. But if you 3-3 or 2 something, it's hard to make that move. But if you got some cushion, yeah, go ahead and you can lose a week. Because guess what? You know when they come back, you got them for the rest of the year. But if you fighting to survive in that fantasy, yeah, it's tough.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it. We're going to get up out of here, man. We're going to catch you on the next one. Hopefully next week the internet acting a little better. Not to hear because it looked like it's something going on with Facebook again. But as we chill, we got some good footage. We're going to have fun with it. Be back at y'all next week, man. Let's talk sports, y'all.
Yeah.
Bang.